Welcome, everyone, to another session of Flames of the Divine. Last session, the party began to make their way deeper into the catacombs, and after a rather harrowing close encounter with some of the arisen undead, in which two members of the party nearly lost their lives, as the party encountered a gauntlet of traps. Talos scouted ahead in order to scout the place out, and he met up with a friendly risen ghost named Enya. Enya filled them in. The cult was there to in some kind of talks with the ghost of Nicomedes, an ancient, violent warlord responsible for many deaths in his day, who was imprisoned here. Like the rest of the undead in this place, he had risen and was now in talks with what they have only been told is a cloaked man, and now, with the stakes somewhat revealed to them, they continue. So, what do you guys do?
I suppose first up, well, is this just like wall decoration, like it's just a torch, or does this actually look like something?
That is what you see there actually appears to be some sort of like sculpted statue mounted it into the wall. Like it appears to be a bust of a humanoid figure, although no features have been chiseled in.
Okay, so it's just kind of a little nook in the wall, yeah?
More or less. Like, again, it's carved to basically it's a bust it's a bust with no facial features is just like sort of carved into the wall.
Okay, gotcha. So, anyone else want to do anything, or shall we continue on?
Well,
Seems we have only one option.
continuing on, of course.
So, which way do we go?
Only one way to go. And yeah, may I ask you a question?
Yep.
Are you capable of perhaps persuading the undead on the other side of the door to let us pass, or
No.
are we doing this? So we're doing this the hard way.
I'm afraid so. They're not exactly sentient at this point.
Can't even temporarily destroy it.
No. For that you would need the person who put the defenses in place to begin with. Well, I don't know how long I've been down here, but I'm pretty sure they've been dead for a very long time.
Long since dead and likely stricken from the records of history to avoid such complications.
Something like that.
Alright, well, as long as you're with us when we charge in, then it should not be an issue.
Indeed.
Okay. So, everyone properly positioned?
Pretty much.
As far as I can tell.
Alright, so it's a closed from what I remember, it was a closed space. So a Minotaur not having any room to charge is very beneficial, but keep in mind that we'll be very clumped together. If you primarily attack from a distance, you'll want to perhaps set yourself up at the end of the hallway just to make sure.
I think out of everyone, you are the one that's most proficient in close combat, Talos.
When did you get
I
so
said
smart,
range.
Talos?
Well, I'm smarter than most people give me credit for, I suppose. But to be fair, I've lived in battle for a good majority of my life.
Just be
I was
careful
about
that you
to-
don't start playing app. That's all I'm saying.
Rick was about to say that.
Just a reminder, I have only one burst of energy left for my healing spells. After that, we have to use our potions if we get hurt, but only use it when we need to.
All right, so I'm sorry I'm talking a lot here, but was that out of character
In
advice
character.
from Lala, or no? I mean,
Oh.
like like the whole just be careful you don't start something, Alex.
That bit was out of character, yes, because like, I just wanted to warn you because I know you've been struggling with that.
I know. Yeah, sorry.
Stop
Anyway.
apologizing. It's okay. Anyway, let's go bash in a Minotaur spot.
Yep. So yeah.
Okay. Okay,
yeah,
so
go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Talos counts down from 3 and he kicks in the door.
Okay. Now, the moment the door opens, I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Well,
Nope.
I should be okay.
Not okay enough. The DC was 14.
That was perception, but
Yeah, the moment the door opens, a large skeletal arm grabs you and yanks you into the room. And
Just
throws you against the wall.
Well,
Everyone roll initiative.
I think say
I-
no.
Remember to click your tokens.
I forgot.
out of character.
Click
Hold
your
on,
token.
hold on.
Click your token, click initiative, and then change it to the first value you rolled.
Out of character, right before you said that the skeletal hand grabs Talos, I immediately imagined that beforehand. Like, if this goes this way, I'm gonna laugh.
Same initiative. I'm fine with this. I want to go first, Cleo, or should I go first?
Okay, is everyone rolled?
yeah, I had a small issue. I didn't click on Hope's token when I rolled initiative for him, but mine and
Okay.
his are the same.
So click your
Yeah.
token, click initiative, and roll it again. Then click on the number in the initiative, and then you can change it.
Okay. There we go. We change it to 25. 15. There we go. Okay, got it all sorted now.
Okay. So, with that, next, where's Baba Yaga? There's Baba Yaga. Okay, so Rick, you're up first.
First of all, going a little bit closer to the action.
You are now in
Yeah.
melee with it.
I'm in melee of it.
Yep.
Since Talos is at the other side, do I have what's
Nah,
it called?
You,
Flanking.
you are not flanking him right now. That's got like you're not quite in the right place for that.
Here's
Same.
a tip. If you use the ruler, and you can draw a line directly diagonal from you to the other player, it's
No.
flanking.
Well, let me put it this way: you would have to be here to be flanking, which is inside the wall. So you are not able to flank the Minotaur or skeleton in this.
No, I'm going this way instead.
You're still inside the wall.
Nah, god damn it. Anyway,
This is a very cramped space.
I know. Heck away. I also have advantage.
You do have advantage. Okay, and that will absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. Every little bit helps.
I think I'm going to step a little bit further in.
All right. It's Hope's turn now. What's Hope gonna do?
Hope is going to fly in to about here. And he's going to take the dodge action.
All right. Silo.
As my action, I will cast. Well, I gotta walk melee range of it, 'cause that's just the positioning is placed in. I can't see him directly with a crossbow from here, can I?
Can you see him at all?
I can't get the Hope.
Basically, can you see his token from here?
Barely.
Then I'm going to say you can just make him out, so you can fire him or on him.
Okay, I'm gonna fire my crossbow at it.
Yeah, like if you see it, you can shoot at it.
Okay, I gotcha. 18.
That'll hit him.
Okay. 7.
Okay, and 7 damage. You are getting more. Gotta say, you're getting more use out of your crossbow than any warlock I've ever seen.
Oh, my spells are limited sometimes in certain situations, which I see the faults in them. And I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Yeah. So, as Rick swings his blade and hits the Minotaur's shin bones, you follow through with the crossbow that clatters into its empty eye socket.
Okay.
Now you had a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Hope's bonus action attack.
Okay, go ahead and click on that, please.
Okay. 16.
That will hit him, and remind me. I mean, what's he had? Oh, actually, wait, hold on.
Is he immune to poison?
Yeah, it's immune to poison. Sorry.
Okay, then yeah, it
But-
just does straight damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad damage for this.
That'll be my
Okay.
turn.
Evan.
All right. I'm gonna move down here, so I'm next to CeeLo. I'm gonna send 2 of these lights in, so there's some visual, and
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the zombie minotaur like it's a Resident Evil boss.
Okay. I mean, these quarters are tight enough to be from Resident Evil, so that will hit.
So-
Go ahead and roll.
Not me.
So it'll hit
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
Oh, good hit. You-
I'll just
Okay, yeah, you guys are taking some chunks out of this thing. Rudy.
and That's
Alright, I am going to step here. And I'm going to start humming a tune.
Nope. Okay, so you're right pressed up against. So, so like, Silo and Heaven, you're both close enough to hear this. Like, Rudy starts humming this beautiful, ethereal song that you have never heard before.
Alright, then I'm going to take out my whip and swing.
Bit out of range for that, unfortunately.
I'll move closer then, say right in the door. That good?
That's good.
Sorry, I think I was going to use Fireball, but then I changed my mind and forgot.
Yeah.
Maybe
By the
that's
way, well,
fine.
in that case, with that placement, Rick, you can also hear it. Okay. 4. Okay.
That will be my turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Talos.
All right. All I can really do and ever do is just this. I
Oh,
hate my
dear.
life.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. Like, you just got slammed pretty hard into the wall. You're a little bit dazed right now.
And it's probably trying to manhandle me.
Something like that. Like, you're the first person since also it is kind of focused on you.
All right. Well, nothing for it.
Okay. It's not severe, so you just miss.
That would have really hurt it too. Well, whatever.
Oh, well.
That's my turn.
Now it's his turn. And, well, it pulls up this massive great axe.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at the Minotaur. Look at what it's got in its artwork. Okay, so it's gonna like raise it up and swings it right down at you. Does a 14 hit you? Talos.
No.
Me, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay, so you managed to get your shield up to block it just in time, and you just and you just barely and you just barely get it, and like it impacts your shield hard. Like your arm is like it's probably gonna leave a bruise, but you don't get hit by the axe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, it's Enya's turn now. Enya, and Enya flittered. Enya just okay. Like Silo, you look back and see this. Enya just seems to glitch out of existence until all of a sudden, and just reappears right here. And yeah. Okay, and then she and like she swings the two ghostly blades she's holding. Okay, that's one. Okay, one hit. And one miss. Okay, so she swings the two ghostly blade she's holding. It manages to intercept. It manages to intercept one of them and with its axe, but the other one scores a solid hit for that an amount of damage that I am not going to tell you. But like when you see it, you notice it like it leaves sort of a glowing white line where it strikes. Rick, you're up next.
second verse, same as the first. But in this case, Colossus Slayer is active.
All right then. That will hit. Like, this thing is not hard to hit. Oh, that, like, you hit it in a vulnerable spot that time. That hurt it.
Rusty, but still working. Nice.
Like, yeah, it is actually it gotten a bit more war. It has taken, like, there's a couple of chips out of it at this point. You're not going to be able to keep using it for much longer.
No.
Hopes up.
Hope's gonna take the dodge action. That is all.
Yeah, like, it doesn't seem to have really noticed Hope was there at all.
Oh, we're gonna do the help action then. Talos gets help.
Thank you.
And Scylla, what are you going to do?
Solo's gonna do the same first. Second. So fire.
All right, fire. That will hit. Scylla is a pretty good shot with that thing.
And we are going to do attack again with Hope.
All right. That'll hit. Like,
Okay, now be my turn.
oh, like, yeah, like, this thing, it is damn near falling apart at this point. You've just been wailing on it. Heaven?
Let's see if we can take another crossbow bolt to the face.
Okay.
And it looks like it hits. I'm on a roll tonight.
You all are. In fact, when that bolt hits, it shatters like a skeleton in Skyrim.
Oh, the sweet ragdoll.
Heaven sees this, smirks, and blows like make-believe smoke at the end of her crossbow bolt, like what you see in those shooters where
I
you
know
fire
what
and then you blow the smoke away.
Hmm.
Yeah. Heaven's doing that with her crossbow.
It only looks better if you use a flintlock.
It was a joke.
Yeah, but Rick was saying it in character.
Yeah, I know. So was Heaven. Anyway, moving on.
What was that humming of yours? Bookworm.
Humming.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Rudy will just look around the room and then look to Rick and then say, "None of your business."
You say so?
Let's move on.
Agreed.
I've got tomato on my finger.
Not
Okay.
it up.
So,
Where are we going now?
There's a door that Talus is standing in.
Ah, okay. I
okay, I
can't
assume
see
you
it.
open it up.
All right, so perception check. Does it seem like there's any sort of traps or tricks to the door, or is it just kind of open and close?
It is locked, but it's locked from this side.
I don't suppose anyone knows how to quickly, well, pick a lock or.
Oh, again, it's locked from this side.
Oh,
Yeah, you can just unlock it.
okay.
Remember, it's meant to keep stuff in, not out.
But aren't I standing in the door? Oh wait,
Right.
never mind.
There's
The
a
door's
second
open.
door.
Yeah. This one.
All right, so
Okay, so you
yeah, unlock the door and slowly open it to peek inside.
leads to another hallway.
It's another hallway.
Can I walk and use Hope's senses as I'm walking?
Sure.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna use
just-
perception on him.
Just for the hell of it.
Okay, so do you
I
Rick,
see
you do not
nothing.
see anything. Silo, do you keep Hope with you, or?
With me.
Okay, well,
Lead the way.
who's
Um,
who's taking point?
Lead
Uh,
the way,
Talos.
Lion Man.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, Talos, are you gonna roll perception?
I did at the door, but all right, I can roll it again.
I'm just moving my character forward. Rudy is at the
Okay,
back.
well, in that case, hold on. You're gonna want to stop right here, because you actually stop Rick due to his natural one, and Rick puts his foot here, but you managed to yank him back right before a poison dart comes out of the wall and hits him. And almost hits him.
Joke's on you.
You look down. He stepped on a pressure plate.
Dude, joke's on you. I'm resilient.
You're resistant, not immune.
I know. That's what I mean.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess the whole room is full of pressure plates then.
Yeah.
CeeLo?
Yes.
Just add a character. She had that crowbar with her, right?
Yeah.
All
Rick
right,
has
tell
one,
us.
crowbar too, just
Yeah,
in
ta-
case.
Talos says, "Could I borrow a crowbar?" Very quickly.
And
Sure.
Rick does hand him one.
Oh, okay.
He dual wields crowbars.
Gone
mean,
Freeman.
I wouldn't want to go up against a warrior who's dual wielding crowbars.
Gone Freeman, eat your heart out.
So, but in all seriousness, Talos, the flagstone in front of them seems like the entirety of it is a pressure plate. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So Talos gets down and he tries to see if he can't wedge the crowbars into the gaps between two of the flagstones.
Okay. Okay. We can certainly try. What would this be?
A strength check.
Yeah, just roll me a simple strength check. That will do it. Okay. You get the crowbars in there.
All right. Talos leverages them and tries to pop off the flagstone to see if he can't see where the mechanism is coming from.
Okay. Well. So as you do it, the flagstone is definitely. He's sort of like there's something holding it from being lifted. It lifted up very far. So go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage.
All right.
Oh yeah, like you you actually manage to break it right off, and there's basically a bunch of small pressure switches just evenly distributed under it. They're far enough apart that you could probably step between them, and if you're careful, but you'd have to be it would require some, or you'd be very careful.
It would require some finesse in order to do this.
Yes.
Zila, could you also come over here very quickly?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the poison darts are coming out of the walls at each end of the hallway. By the way.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
east to west and west to east.
Gotcha. Do you think Hope could be capable of picking up a scent from the mechanism and may be able to find where these darts are coming from, or maybe the main crux of it, like we did last time?
So, Sharks, I can give it a try.
If you could, please.
Okay. Hope we'll try to sniff out the area, I guess.
Okay, so Silo's gonna scout ahead then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this. And I get this.
Okay. So. Yeah. Hey, so what? You actually manage. It's just sort of she actually smell. Hope actually sniffs the dart that Rick set off, and there is something about it that smells that's sort of a smell kind of off of she smells something on it besides the wood and the poison.
Right.
She doesn't really know what it is. Well, he doesn't really know what it is because it's something they've never encountered before.
Of course.
Like,
so, but it is traceable at least, right?
Yes. It's there's a very a sort of faint trail, sort of leading, basically leading along the hallway. Oh, by the way, as Hope steps along, all the flagstones in this section of the hall appear to be pressure plates.
Okay. Interesting. I wish I could move my token. There we go. So Hope would just fly across and just peek around.
Okay, you come to another turn.
So just mutters. The entire hallway in front of us is pressure plated.
Is anything in the hallway currently?
Nothing that Hope can see.
I mean, is Hope in the way of the traps? Is there anything? Is there
Hope-
anyone standing in the way of the traps?
No, Hope has gotten past the. Hope appears to have got Hope. As near as you can tell, Hope has gotten past the pressure plated part.
So she's not going to get hit by a dart if one is triggered.
Well, Hope's not going to because Hope flies.
Okay.
Speaking of
I am going to
poison-
cast Firebolt at one of the traps.
Okay. They're made of stone, so not really sure what it's going to do.
The components aren't. It was mostly just pressure. I'll throw a rock then, if that's not going to. I'll throw a rock at one of the pressure points.
Oh, you want to set it off? I thought you were trying to like burn it or something. Yeah. Okay, you can do that.
Alright, I do it.
Okay. Another dart goes flying out. This one from a different hole in the wall. You noticed.
I'll throw it at another one.
And another one comes out.
And again.
Like-
And again. We'll have to wait a pass.
Okay. So as this, as this is going, Scylla, go ahead and roll perception for hope.
Okay. It is with advantage, but
Okay. Well, let me check something. And okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so, Rudy, you keep going it, and the darts seem to be almost getting replenished for some reason. Like, there seems to be no end to them.
But the trap is
Ooh.
not stopping. Even after. So if you trigger a trap a second time, it triggers again.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Or is
what I'm saying is you keep setting it off, and there doesn't seem to be any end to the darts. That is what I am saying. That is what you have been able to figure out.
But if I throw a rock at a trap I've already triggered, does it trigger again?
Yes.
Okay.
Wake is generally interested to what he is witnessing. Ooh, is that some kind of magic that keeps replenishing these things? Also, just for the laugh of it, I want Vic wants to know what kind of poison it is.
Okay, and Rudy, you clicked on the thing? There doesn't seem to be any magic to this one.
Okay.
And okay, Rick, you can tell it's some kind of plant-based poison. Beyond that, you're not really sure.
Land-based. Well,
Yeah.
I have
Okay, so I'm-
no idea what plant.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to try something really stupid.
Wait,
I said I'm going to try something really stupid.
Yeah. If you're
Dude,
thinking about
sorry.
blocking the hole, if you're thinking about blocking the holes with your shield, I should. I should point out the darts are coming from both ends of the hall.
I was about
Yeah,
to say that.
I know. But so we got ourselves a loose flagstone, and it's just kind of sitting alongside the hallway. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, like it's a little bit snapped at some of the edges.
Hmm. And Talos moves back here, grabs one of the crowbars, and wedges this flagstone out of place.
Interesting. I'll just give you that one for free. You were able to do it for one. You'll be able to do it to another. What exactly are you doing?
Talos pulls out whatever rope he has left, and he starts jury rigging up a secure system so that someone can hold it like a shield.
Okay. So, putting together something on the fly. I'm going to call that a survival check. It seems like the kind of skill set you'd be using. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's you're like these are very cramped conditions, and like the flagstones are quite smooth for the most part. So binding them and together with or end to end with rope isn't exactly easy. But honestly, we'll get back to you, Silo. What are you? Is Hope still scouting ahead?
I'm gonna maintain a distance with him, so I don't. He's not scouting too. He's not scouting
Okay.
at all right now.
All right then. So you met Talos. You've got something that they're together. How long it'll hold together, you're not really sure.
Well, I mean, okay, let me explain what I mean. I didn't mean I was going to tie the flagstones together. I meant I was going to use the rope to wrap around the flagstones to kind of create like a brace to hold it like a shield.
Oh, and all right. I'm gonna drop the roll and say you do that because that would not be hard.
All right. He does that with one flagstone. He does it with the other. Then he pries out the next one. Does it with that one. Then the next one does that too.
Okay, you've used pretty much everyone's rope at this point, and so
he passes off one. And he passes off one to everyone. And all right, Talos says, "So this may seem somewhat risky, but this is the only way forward. We all
You know what? Fuck it.
Rick.
Seems like he left.
Okay. I'll go talk to him.
Alright.
Maybe it's
Keep going, I'll talk to him. I was talking to him about something and he clearly took offense to it.
okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Keep going, Talos. I guess.
Fair enough. All right. So Talos continues and he explains like this. So we form up together and we try to cover each end of the hallway as we move forward and very carefully move in such a way that we can keep guarding ourselves against these needles as we make it to the other side.
Okay.
Basically sort of like forming a sort of turtle shell almost.
Yeah, I understand our concept. It's all in the book once.
So, you think we'll be able to make it work?
With darts, it shouldn't pierce through stone very well, so yeah, I think it'll work just fine. Let's go and try it.
All right. So if everyone's in an agreement, then I guess we'll give that a shot. Forming up like end to end and try to like I said, try to create a sort of shield phalanx, I guess you could say.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a. You're all in very close quarters with each other. It's very cramped. So go ahead and roll a group dexterity check just to see if you can avoid all just collapsing on each other.
All right. So everyone rolls
You're
dexterity.
moving around with very heavy, cumbersome jury rig shields.
All right.
I will roll for Rick. Huh. And I will also roll for Rudy, I guess.
I'm here, but I don't need it. I
Oh, okay. Yes, she steps across then.
Yeah.
Okay, as for you, you all rolled very well. You get across with no problems.
Whew. Wasn't entirely sure that was going to work.
And then, yeah. But, like, so, yeah, like, as you, like, slowly move across, as you all slowly just move across, that's like, you just hear, like, the clattering of, like, of these darts again, and it's like these jury-rigged shields of yours. And all of you go ahead and roll perception. Again. Oh. Okay. Actually, oh yeah, another time. And Talos, you actually do. You do hear this? Like, there's something moving. Like, as the darts come out, there's also something frantically moving behind this wall. I'll just like. There's a lot of. You hear quite a bit of clattering behind the wall.
Heaven is a 21.
Oh yeah, everyone who rolled perception heard that. Like, did not roll high.
What in the... Is there something inside the mechanism?
With that noise, unlikely.
Maybe it's the cultists.
I'll just scout ahead for a bit.
Okay, so you're gonna send Hope Scout ahead.
Yeah, Hope's gonna roll stealth this time too.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Now, as you exit this hallway, you have come to a fork in the road.
Oh, where was the noise coming from?
Well, the noise you heard was to the north, but you do hear faint sounds of battle to the south.
Battle, you said, right? So
yeah,
I would have paid attention to that more. I think. I'm still gonna roll stealth though.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that's a terrible stealth.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So,
roll perception still.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Hope like takes off with like, hey, Hope seems to be getting maybe a little bit tired because like he crashes into the wall a couple times, but he does pretty easily he spots some stuff. And well, there. Well, and then here, around here, there on the walls there are these. There are like slits in the walls, like they're like these long horizontal openings, small openings that look like, and that look like they've got like well, it's one long horizontal opening at what appears to be around neck level ish.
Okay.
I'm just moving ahead so I can see.
Okay.
Scylla mutters to herself. There's another chap ahead. It's likely designed to cut off some people's necks or shoulders.
Can we not just crawl through them?
I was just gonna say, why don't we just crawl under?
Do I see any other slits on the lower level?
You look down, and indeed, there's also one at knee level.
There's one at the knee level too. Are they placed in the same area?
They are placed on the same wall in the same area. It's just
Okay.
like 2 long slits running along the wall.
Okay. I'll have Hope fly back.
All right then.
So long slits at shoulder and knee length. You said.
Yes.
All right. Talos moves forward a bit, and is this the hallway or?
Specifically this part.
So we'll point it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it runs all the way along the hallway.
All right. And he's kind of staring it down now, is he?
Yeah. Like you are one more. Yeah, one. One more foot forward, and you will be in the next pressure plated area.
Talos finds a nearby rock. There are nearby rocks, yeah.
Yeah.
He moves back and he chucks it onto the this plate here.
Well. Well, you can't really. Well, from where you are, you can't really see. You see the whole thing, but what you see moving past here is just like white hot sword blades just sticking out of the slits and just like moving by, just zip by really fast. And like they come to a sudden stop over there. You can hear it, and then they slowly reset.
So they reset
How long's the
slow-
handle?
Go on, Sila.
Yeah. How long does it take to reset folding?
You count
I would count it.
about 10 seconds.
Okay. And what is if it's like 2 white hot sword blades sliding across the entire hallway, what is what holds it?
You whatever it is inside, appears to be inside the slits, so you can't you can't really see.
I would examine how long it takes for the swords to come out, and what is it, metal rods that's holding the swords together, or to go back into the slits, what I'm asking. Or is it just a long blade?
It's just a long blade sticking out of each slit.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
You imagine there's probably more inside the walls, but this is just what you can see.
Got it. Okay. How big are the swords, girth-wise?
Say again?
How wide and big are the swords? Does it cover the entire hallway?
Yeah, they stop just sort of scraping against the opposite wall.
Okay. Are they scraping on the floor too?
No, they're horizontal.
Okay. I think I got a plan then. So, I'm gonna send Hope out once more to examine the hallway in question.
Okay. And you don't really. You see that there's pressure plate. It's all through this hallway as before. You also see that the slits themselves, now that you look more carefully, they're pretty scorched, which makes sense. Flaming swords sticking out of the walls.
Okay. How high is the lowest slit from the ground?
Well, it's like it's at knee level, which at my IRL height is about maybe a foot and a half or ish. I don't have a ruler, but we'll say a foot and a half. Take that. Take that for what you will.
Okay. How wide is Talos from me looking at him?
That I don't know, Peter. How wide is Talos?
How fat is he?
He can move about 35 feet in 6 seconds, so
No, I'm asking how long is his hip? Like how wide is he? Is what I'm asking.
How fat is he? FAT.
Yeah. Yep.
at base, Talos is 250 pounds.
I mean that, but that's mostly muscle, isn't it?
Yeah, so broad shoulders, kind of like a, I don't know what you would think of like a built warrior, I guess. You know, sort of a triangle shape in terms of torso shape, and narrows down the hips a little, I guess.
Okay. Would it be fair to say a foot, DM? That's what I'm trying to get across. Because I just looked at my own body, and I'm a little bit heavy, and I'm about like 6 or about a foot. If I were to really to measure myself, that's what I was asking.
Okay.
There's a reason for this.
Hey. Sure.
Okay.
Like, again, like the swords do cover the entire hallway. So, what are you gonna matrix roll through them?
Yeah, actually. So here's what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna-
Before you do that,
What's up?
can I say something?
Sure.
Why not just trigger the trap and then jump through them while they're retracting?
Because the reason for that is because there's players across the entire hallway. We have to rush and get past 2 swords before they retract fully before we trigger it again. I get where you're coming from now. I mean, that could work
Okay.
if they don't trigger instantly.
I just think it'd be easier to jump through them when they're not moving, and there might be some sort of mechanism on the other side to stop the trap. But
Well, as far as
admittedly,
Yeah.
I don't have many. I've never been good at this puzzles.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's fine.
I was just saying.
You're fine. Anyway,
Okay.
that's all I wanted to say. You can continue.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop at the hallway. I'm gonna have Hope fly over here at the end of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt something that might work depending on how you roll it.
Okay.
I'm going to use the alternative bit. Ooh.
So Ciela's going to pour the oil out onto the hallway.
Yep. As far as I can. Get cover as much ground as I can. If I can throw it and like smash on a wall, I would like smash it here if I can.
This is with a oh the glass is a little bit too sturdy for that. Like, you know, it's a very well it's very very hard glass, but yeah, you can pour it out, no problem.
Okay. If I pour it out, I want to direct it so it doesn't land on where I'm at. So it would be like in front of me for these.
Okay, so
these
like it's
three spots.
basically all along the hallway as far as you can get it.
Yes.
Okay, the amount of I imagine like in this southern. I'm imagining in the entirely in the southward direction. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you were able to cover this much then.
Oh, this works perfectly. Okay then. Next I would dive stomach first, sliding on the ground.
Okay, that's neat. Roll acrobatics.
All right, well, I didn't do best on it, but
Yeah, that was to see if you could stay if you could stay that low. So unfortunately you did not. So but it does have to make an attack roll. So let's see how this goes. Oh, that's definitely gonna hit you.
alrighty.
Yeah. So what happened? Okay, what happens is like you do that dive roll, but it's so slippery that you're not quite able to like maintain the friction necessary to stay up. Which is to say, basically, your butt is sticking straight up up when you're sliding along.
Okay.
So, ooh, uh, okay, ouch. That is gonna be he uh he he- that is gonna be 13 points of slashing damage and 8 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay, that's neat. Damn.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You know, maybe
Still
you
looks
should
like she's
just let
barely
the
alive.
Yeah. Yeah, you do get across the hallway though.
Okay.
you know, maybe we should just let the authorities take care of this.
Starting to feel that way.
A single trap, which we didn't actually clear completely, almost killed me. That's rough.
Yeah, like, uh, like I mean, given who it's meant to be guarding.
Fair enough, but getting out of here once we're done is gonna be a fucking bitch.
Wait, where's our ghost associate?
Back here.
Yeah, I'm here, and
Alright, so just right quickly, as it's resetting, Talos will try and dip his foot on this plate here.
this one,
Yeah, that one.
the non-slippery one, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, and it, yeah, it immediately gets released. The way it's moving, you would assume that it operates by some sort of spring mechanism.
So, for visual reference, it basically sort of gets like I'll use an arrow to try and properly convey this. So it gets like about maybe about here, and then it just snaps back.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically in the process of resetting, and then it goes back to its stopping point, and then kind of is like that on a loop or something.
Yeah.
All right. All right, everyone. Mind the oil and get across as quickly as possible.
How do we even know that the cults made it this far?
Well, you still hear fighting, and well, you know someone's made it this far. You still hear fighting at the end of the corridor.
And the Eidolon said that she saw old Saucy Jack talking to someone. So yeah.
And like the Enya looks so confused at Saucy. Like Saucy Jack, what?
It's a
She's
terminology. It's a terminology I heard someone at a bar say.
Modern slang is weird, and she just like floats along the hallway.
No complaints from me, yet I barely even understand it myself. Alright, everyone, move.
Okay, I'm just gonna move you all along. I assume like you all take that chance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so to save you all some distress, until such time as you show back up, I will be piloting Rick.
Fair enough.
Yeah, as I remember,
Alright.
it's some extra pressure on you last time. Okay.
Alright. Alright, so I just need to quickly check everything. Talos gives Sela the potion of greater healing.
Thanks.
Okay, that's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Alrighty.
Better than nothing.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Like for reference, like the flaming sword blade, I just gave it the stats of a flame tongue sword.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it hit so hard. By the way, and by the way, Silo, last perception check.
Okay. That is
Okay,
with advantage.
the fighting is very close now. Probably just at the end of this hallway. You also see glowing runes on the walls of this hallway.
I believe that is Rudy's cue.
Detect magic.
So you step in.
I'm casting detect magic. And
Oh,
identify.
okay. That is so you well identify okay, so detect magic it reveals it to be enchantment magic.
Okay.
And yeah, and you're not sure. And as for identify, there are glyphs of warding carved into this. Although you're not sure, although there's no way for you to tell. It can't really show you exactly what the spell is.
Alright,
Of the
I
spell.
will order everyone to step back. Once everyone is, say, about 10 or 15 feet back, I will cast a firebolt at one of them.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I will try throwing a rocket.
Nothing happens.
At this point, I think we do gotta walk through.
I will put my hand in front of one of them.
Okay. The moment you get near it, roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
And oh dear. So as you put your hand near one of them, it lights up, disappears, and all of a sudden you cannot move. You are under the effects of hold person.
Okay.
That Bay ancestry does nothing here.
I know. I didn't know what you were casting, so I was putting it up just in case.
Yeah. And no, this is not a charm effect.
Okay, well, I'm held.
Okay. Let's try. I'll try walking it this time.
Yeah. Well, just roll, roll, just roll me roll me a few, just roll me a wisdom saving throw. Just keep rolling wisdom saving throws until you succeed. That'll determine how long it takes you to break out. Okay, so you break out almost immediately.
Alright, I will tell CeeLo to step back. No, you nearly died. I have not been hit yet. It is the most logical.
Yeah, the glyphs of warding are all, and they all showed up exactly the same in your eyes as all along this hallway. So you assume they all do the same thing.
Alright, I will say that worst comes to worst, you're just going to be stuck in place for a moment, and I'm gonna start heading through.
Well, you should let me walk ahead because they can't use hold person on me.
They can't.
No, that works only on humanoids.
That is right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's specific. Yeah, we need hold monster to do anything to you.
Yep.
I should write that down. That could be a factor and stuff later. Okay, so, yeah. So Silo, as you pass by it, you know what? Since you thought of that, as you pass by it, the runes all light up and then just fail to take hold of you, and they all fade.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's get going.
Yeah, right on. You hear the fighting right on the other side of this door.
Alright, let's prepare for a fight. Everyone got an action they want to hold?
Yeah, actually. Talos is readying a javelin to throw if he sees an enemy. Or at least someone he... Yeah, go ahead.
I will hold a firebolt for the first enemy I see, and I'm leaning around the corner.
I'm going to stealth, if I can.
In that case,
Yeah.
would you prefer?
Go
Why
ahead.
don't we swap sides? Like, I'll go there and you go up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. Okay. If you're gonna stealth, then roll stealth. Go ahead, Elf.
Okay, I'm also going to have Hope Rope stealth.
Well, Hope did a much better job. Needless to say, Hope did a much better job than you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't forget Heaven.
Yeah, I'm also gonna hold my action, but with my crossbow. At the first enemy I see.
You might want to hold a dash instead or something, because with how far away you are, you're unlikely to be able to see in the door.
Okay.
well, we'll see how the angles play out.
Alright.
And with that, 1, 2, 3, go! Everybody, roll initiative. Now let me tell you what's going on. 3 of the sort of hirees appear to be locked in combat with one of the guardians that looks stronger than any of the undead guardians you have faced so far.
Can we see the priest?
Well, no, but there is another door, other door back here, and you do hear the sounds of hammering behind it.
Of course.
Okay, Okay, hold on. Where's the bandit thing? Hey. Okay. No. Oh wait. Rick still needs to roll. Where did I put his sheet? Yeah. All right. So, Rudy, you're up first.
What about on the first enemy I saw?
Okay, yeah, I guess that would be this guy because that's the most direct line of sight you've got. That will hit him, and so yeah, it hits him square in the shoulder. Like he definitely wasn't expecting a firebolt from the sun. He looks like fuck! There's more of them. Oh, by the way, I failed to mention before. This wall appears to be covered in bloody spikes. Next. Okay, next is this guy. He marches up and finishes finishes, and he's gonna take a swing at the guy you just attacked. And oh, goodness. I need more dice.
Always a good sign when the DM says, I need more dice.
Indeed. Yeah, so he's dead. And then he's gonna take a swing at this one. And the terrified bandit just barely manages to fend this strike off. One moment while I do a thing real fast. And okay, so yeah, so you just you just saw a guy get brutally impaled, and then and then you still hear a bunch of hammering behind there, like so just a very like frantic. Like in the next room. Now it's Rick's turn. Rick is gonna peek around the corner, and he's going to pull out his pistol and take a shot. At this bandit. Oof. Oh. Okay. So yeah, that bandit's been shot. So that bandit has been well and truly taken by surprise. Silo, you're up.
Alrighty. So, well, I don't know if these bandits are friendly, just in general. I can see this guy here. I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay. I've got like, one moment, I've got like 5 different character sheets up right now.
I understand.
Okay, go ahead and fire.
Ahoy!
Okay, that will hit.
Ahoy!
That's a damage.
That is Deblage. That is my turn.
All right. It is now the turn of the bandits. It's like this one looks at you with like like he's like okay, no, this one like he looks terrified. He starts like he tries to open this door, only to find out that it's locked. Like he's like he's like
Kevin,
Yeah.
your mic is on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you left a knock on the door. You have to see what the knock on the door was. Continue,
No,
Corax.
no, that was from me. I was pretending to yank on a locked door to get you give you a sense of what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. This one is like enemies here, enemy in here. I'm gonna roll to see who he's dumb enough to attack. Talos, high or low?
Can I speak? I mean, can Rudy speak, or is this just his?
On her turn.
Okay, so
Yeah. So Talos, high or low?
Hi.
Low. He's dumb enough to attack. Have to attack the big guy. So he swings forth his scimitar and fails miserably. That's a nat one. It bonks against the golden mask. Like this particular golden mask is very ornate. Just from looking at it, you can tell that whoever this guy was in life, it must have been someone of high rank. Okay, yeah, he just misses. Okay, so... And again, you hear more hammering. Evan?
Alright, oh. I move towards here, staying at the corner, and I ask Talos, so which one's the one we should kill?
The one with the gold mask.
Alright, I aim for the guy with the golden mask.
Yeah, that is. Go ahead.
6 piercing.
Okay, so it lodges in the thing's arm. It does not seem to notice. Talos, you're up.
Finally. Okay, so Talos will move up here, and I'm so tempted to try it, but at the same time, I just don't think it'll be worth it. Fuck it, have some kind of fun. Talos tries to kick this guy into the spikes behind him.
Okay, go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Can I use a bonus action to set off Peerless Athlete?
Absolutely. Like that's exactly the kind of what's Peerless Athletes?
Basically,
Yeah,
as a
like-
bonus action, I can gain advantage on athletic and acrobatics checks.
Absolutely. This is exactly the kind of situation that Peerless Athlete is for.
All right.
Okay, so that's an athletics check for you. And yeah, it could have been better. I'm sorry, he just beat you out.
I
So-
hate my life. I'm saying that a lot, I noticed.
Yeah.
Well, nothing else I can do. I tried being the hero.
Well, I mean, Eh, eh, yeah, well, his attention is on you now, at least.
At least you didn't get 21 bad damage off of your hero. Look at the bright side there, buddy.
Fair enough.
I mean, 21 damage would render me unconscious.
Fair enough.
It almost did me.
I just find that funny.
Okay, it's Hope's turn.
Hope had enough fighting today. He's gonna hide in a Ruby.
That's probably a very smart idea, Hope.
Hope is gonna do that and roll stealth, I guess. Again. Well, no, he roll stealth. Will you roll that?
Oh yeah, like Hope is hidden until he decides to attack.
Okay, good. All right, we're good then. That's Hope's turn.
Rudy.
Oh, right. I have things.
I have plans.
Well, there's a golden guy. I'm going firebolt him. Actually,
Okay.
no. I will firebolt.
Right. That absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Max damage, nice.
Also,
Yeah, like so. He is
just-
now on fire.
Just a reminder for you. I do have
Yep.
shield, so if I do get hit, just remember to give me a chance to say if I want to use that.
Absolutely.
Cheers. That will be my turn.
All right. It is now his turn, and it is not best pleased. It's with Talos right now. So it's gonna try and finish this guy off first. Hold on. Wow. Okay. So this one, why did I move him? This one bandit guy is proving surprisingly good at defending himself. Like he just keeps parrying. Guess he must have been taking dueling lessons when he was in high school or something. And the Zambo was getting annoyed with this, so he's going to attack the guy again, and still miss. Wow. I think it's safe to say these two bandits are having their adrenaline rush. Okay, Rick's gonna take another pot shot. A shot at the at this time at the zombie. That will hit. All right, so Silo. It's now your turn.
May I ask a question?
You
How
absolutely
badly-
can ask a question.
How
What?
badly wounded is this guy right here looking?
He's definitely taken some hits. I wouldn't say he's hurting just yet.
Okay, so he's not like near death's door, ironically.
Yeah,
But
not
let me,
quite.
okay, I'm going to fire another crossbow. This is what I like using now, apparently. I am the ranger.
Yeah. That. Okay, that just hits him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the ranger now.
Wow, like, honestly, honestly, you guys have been rolling really well for damage. Okay. So the bandits are gonna try and. Well, first thing you hear is actually more hammering. And like, you almost hear something crack at this one. And I forgot to roll all initiative for Enya. One moment. Okay, so Bandit 1 and he's gonna swing. He's gonna swing at the zombie. God damn it! Like, I've got too many character sheets open right now. That. Yeah, yes, the sword master boy over here actually manages to get a hit in. Like he takes out a chunk of the undead one's arm. Evan, it is now your turn.
Now I am the ranger, and I shoot the gold guy again.
Okay, go ahead. That hits. All right. Okay. See, now he's clearly starting to hurt. Talos?
Alex,
Hello.
it's your turn.
I just did my turn.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That beheads him.
All right. After that, Talus immediately screams to the other two, "Get your act together and open the door."
We're trying. They locked it from the other side.
Then break it down.
Like, that's all. It's not their turn, so they can't do that.
Oh, that's what
Hope's
it says.
turn.
Hope peeks up from Ruby's collared shirt or clothing jacket and then just goes back inside. That's Hope's turn.
Rudy, it is now your turn.
Can I use a free action to pet the piece of my cloak where the pseudo dragon is hidden?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to step 15 feet into the room, and then I am going to use magic missile on the door.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let me double check. I actually can. Yeah, I can only use a creature for that. Dang. I
Yeah.
rolled the door
I was
then.
It definitely scorches the door, or it doesn't seem to do much to break it, though.
That
You
is
do
my
got
turn.
one affection point, though, of damage from Hope.
Yeah, and isn't that the important thing? Okay. Enya's gonna rush forward.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Rudy didn't pet the pseudo dragon, and if anyone says otherwise, she will shoot them.
Yeah, like.
Anyway, continue.
Okay, so Enya is gonna charge forward and just do her glitching teleporting thing again. And all you hear there is a very, like, after that, you hear a very loud crack. Okay, one moment while I roll some stuff.
Scylla would think to herself, why do I feel like my head's getting patted for some reason?
Okay, And oh, yeah. So, okay, Golden Boy is gone. His mask, as with all the other ones, is just it ends clatters onto the ground. Uh, Okay. Now it's Rick's turn. Rick is. Does Rick have any kind of tools? Rick's gonna take out his crowbar and try and pry out something with the door. This is him assisting the next person. This is him using the help action to help any person who's right as to break it open next.
All right.
Will you say I'll take an action to do that?
Yeah, that's his action.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's walk over to the door and just motions the bandit to move aside.
Hold on. Let me. Sorry, there's stuff happening that you are not aware of right now.
Okay.
Okay, now it is your turn.
Yeah, she's gonna try to open the door.
Oh, the door is locked.
Right. She's gonna try and break down the door. Should I phrase that better?
Okay. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage because Rick is helping you.
I figured Tyler wouldn't need that because he has this thing going. Yay!
So, yep, you just shoulder check the door in, and one moment while I reveal the area to you. Yeah. Should probably. Yeah. One moment. Okay, so those of you who have those of you who have dark vision, well, now you you can see what you can see. It is now the bandit's turn, and you hear a wall, and you hear a loud crack, almost like something's crumbling. Meanwhile, these bandits, now that everything's gone, they're just gonna run. Like, they're out of here. Oh, and you left that oil of slipperiness behind. Wonder what that's gonna do to them. Heaven, it's your turn.
I didn't realize it. We were still. I call it. Is it safe?
Not yet.
I honestly don't know what to do. I can, if I had. I mean,
We're here to
Me-
stop the cultists, remember?
Yeah. By the way,
yeah, I know that.
By the way, let me say you are now hearing fighting coming from inside. By the way.
Yeah, I'm all the way over here.
Yeah. But now that like the door's open and it sounds like a fight, and sounds like another fight is underway.
All right. I make my way out here. I move my light forward a bit.
Okay, and with that, you okay. So, well, you can see what you can see. One guy, you can see Enya right over here, and you also see her. She's fighting at least one guy from what you can see in. Like hooded and cloaked. He's wielding a long whip, and Enya's there, and it looks like she's had a number done on her.
All right, I shoot the cloaked guy.
Okay, go ahead. That will hit him.
7 piercing.
So yeah, the crossbow. So the bolt takes this guy in the shoulder, and he looks at you, and he just snarls. Urgh!
Tell us you better kill him quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Talos.
All right, so Talos moves here, and as he comes into the room, he gives a ferocious roar.
Okay, but allow me to describe the room for you. So, Enya is fighting against this guy and the hooded figure, who, like, this guy's has got a mace, and the hooded figure has a rather long whip, like a little bit longer than the one Rudy's got.
All right, gotcha.
And this guy is hammering away in the wall, trying to and to punch a hole through it, and it looks like he's almost broken through. Like he's got a sledgehammer.
All right, so yeah, like I said, as Talos charges into the room, he gives this, bestial primal roar, targeting everyone that's all the baddies that are close. So,
Okay. One moment while I need to pull up yet another other character sheet for this one, actually. Yeah, and I need all these open because, of course, I do. Okay, so that's a wisdom saving throw, yes? What's your DC?
Yep, DC 12. DC 12 for that.
Okay, so first, okay, so okay, so this guy, I just passed this. Like he flinches back a bit, but doesn't seem scared. The bald guy with the mace. Ace also doesn't seem scared. So he rolled an 18. Sorry. And this guy, he's the special. Nothing. And also, I think okay. One moment. Okay. This guy actually does seem more scared, but more scared of you now. And he just starts hammering faster, like.
Well, I mean, it's everyone within 10 feet of me, so that guy wouldn't really be affected.
then sorry. Like the two people in question both succeeded on their saves. I'm afraid.
So Altalis achieved with the sore throat.
Yeah.
Alright, so Archon blade on the nearest guy.
All right.
That's my turn.
You have had a day. Well, you just missed. Don't worry.
I hit like a truck, but I don't hit often. Fuck me.
Yeah. By your estimation, you've been in here at least a few hours. Like, you're probably getting tired.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Hope's turn.
Okay. Gonna try and stay stealthy as he flies off of Rudy's shoulder. Do I gotta roll stuff for that, or am I just good until I hit an attack?
Ask again. I had to adjust something, made a bit of noise on my end.
Okay. I said, do I gotta roll stealth to remain stealthed, or do I just fly off and be able to attack with advantage?
Your stealth remains up until you attack.
Okay. And as you said, this guy and this guy are not are beating her up, right?
Yeah, like it looks like they did. Like in the short time they've been engaged, they've already done a number on her.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna fly
yeah.
Hope right over here.
Yeah, because if ghosts can bleed, that is what she is doing right now.
Okay. And I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Rudy, it is now your turn.
I was muted. I move my full movement. I take a look at the room, and then I'm gonna cast a magic missile at the guy who's chipping away at the wall.
Okay. That's 9 total. Like, hey, he takes it, but he's like, they hurt him. He's still standing. He's still chipping away at the wall.
That is my turn.
Okay. And you just, it's like, summons her blades and snarls, "Where is he?" And then she's going to start attacking the thug boy. Okay, flickering dagger the first. Oh, that's absolutely gonna hit. Ooh, good damage too. Yeah, so he like stabs him in the chest. So he like stabs the guy in the thigh. And he's like, like, and when she pulls it out, like the wound she leaves is glowing white. It's a, ghost sword. Okay.
Much spooky.
Yeah, flickering dagger the second. That also hits. And that's one to the other thigh. So yeah, he's now got stab wounds in both thighs, and he is not happy about it. Like, he's hurting pretty bad all of a sudden. And like this, so this guy, turns towards yeah, so he's yelling, "Where is he?" So yeah, this guy is gonna turn Talos. He's gonna and he's gonna just crack his whip and let's see how he does. Okay, so whip the first. 13 is not going to hit you, I'm guessing.
Nope.
That's another 13. So
No.
yeah, like you're just in much too close range for his whip to really be effective. But you know that when the crack happens, like roll perception.
All right. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's enough. Like you notice that when the crack happens, a little shockwave actually comes out of the end.
I want to avoid getting hit by that.
Yeah. So. Okay, Rick is going to charge forward and take a shot at the hooded boy. And his favorite enemies are humanoids, aren't they?
Seems like it.
Well, this humanoid dodges out of the way of his bullet. So he's gonna... Okay, so this guy, he is suddenly in a world of hurt. So he vaults onto this sarcophagus over here, which actually has been cracked open, by the way. And he's gonna go for you, actually, Talos.
Well, hang on.
All
I
right.
want an opportunity attack.
Yes, you do. As Hope does, because as he did not notice her.
So do I get with advantage?
Yeah, you get an opportunity to attack with advantage. Like had he noticed Hope there, he would not have done that. Okay, go ahead and roll your sting. DC 13, right?
Yep.
He fails by 1. He is now poisoned.
Sweet.
And he's also in really bad shape. Like, he's suddenly, like, he's shaking on his legs, but he is still standing. Okay, so... Okay, so he rolled a 4 and a 1. He has disadvantage because as he's poisoned. So, let's see how severe it is. He rolled maximum severity.
Yes.
So, Talos. You see him coming? When he swings his mace at you, you just bash it right back at him with your shield. And the mace embeds itself in his head, killing him. And he falls back to the open coffin.
Yes, Talos sees this as, well, he certainly wasn't very effective, was he?
The hooded guy actually grumbles when he sees this. He can never get good help these days. Philip, it is your turn.
Scylla walks in range, rather confidently, as she glares down to the hooded figure. It just speaks to him with her eyes glowing, her hands just radiating with magic.
Oh, you've got a thing here.
You'll be next if you don't surrender. Where is the body?
Roll intimidation.
Damn, well, that was advantage.
He's like, what body?
And that was my action, right?
Yeah, you still have your bonus action.
Okay. So just scoffs at him because Hope's not in range, so I can't do my bonus action. That is my turn.
Hope's not in range?
No,
afraid.
Hope. Yeah, he's not in range to hit him. I can't move on my turn. I can only attack.
To hit the hooded guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So the bandit. So the bandit breaks through the wall with that one and just runs out. Actually, hold on. and then there, yeah, and then there's the two that got away. I'm going to tell you what happens to them for funsies. So, can you call up the oil of slipperiness again?
Yeah, I can bring it up. I think. Oh, I removed it because I used it. Shit.
Oh.
Yeah. It has the effect of the grease spell, though.
Okay, what's the DC?
Not a DC.
I'm guessing it's like an 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Oil of slipperiness. We'll just say it's your spell. I'll say episode 13.
Okay.
Yeah, saves for both of them. Nope. No. Okay, so they both slip as though on a banana peel. You're nowhere near this. I'm just telling you what's happening.
Right.
And then they also trigger the pressure plates, so let's see how that goes. Oh, yeah. So they slip on the battlefield like they're both in midair, and then the blades come out and shing. Oh yeah, they're both super dead.
Oh, that's a shame.
They're in pieces in that hallway. Yeah, like that is not a dignified way to go.
It's a funny way to go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so those two are dead. This one is running down the hallway. Heaven.
I move here. I'm going to take advantage of my dancing lights and have them, like, blind the guy. You know, like how you have flash photography. So as to distract him while I shoot him.
That will not hit him, I'm afraid.
Dang. And here I thought I'd get a bit of an advantage with the dancing lights and the ice thing.
Unfortunately, no.
Alright, then I'm spent.
Yeah. Talos, it is your turn.
All right, so I gotta specify Talos is doing non-lethal attacks, so he's trying to knock this guy unconscious.
Absolutely, go ahead. That will not hit him. Yeah, like
All right.
he fends your attack off. Like his focus is primarily on you, so like he's focused on fending your attacks off for the most part.
All right. Well, see you all in a bit.
Hope's turn. The fighter's dilemma, huh?
Hope flies over there and just takes the dodge action.
All right then, Rudy.
Magic missile.
I'm gonna move this. It's getting in the way. Okay,
There's
they
only
thought
one
it
guy
would
left, right?
What?
There's only the one guy left, right?
Apart from the one guy that got away, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, when that happens, you don't need to declare your targets. It's like, okay, Anya's turn now. She moves over here and just like raises her blades. Nicomedes, where is he? Scum. He's right. He's right there. Can't you see his body? And sure enough, the body is in the coffin. Like the old rotting entombed body. Oh, one moment while I roll a couple of things.
I was going to say, so is the spirit body going to attack?
And is that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
The body in the sarcophagus does not appear to be moving.
I was talking more about the Eidolon, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, she growls, and she's going to attack. Okay. Okay. Dagger the 1. And like she doesn't really have a defined face, but you could swear you see a lip twist on her. And she just stabs this guy through the heart with her knife. He is dead. Okay, I think. Do you intend to go after the guy who got away?
Not really. Well, I've got no intention of doing it. I don't know about everyone else.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to take that as a no from everyone. In that case, combat has ended.
Alrighty. Well, body's in there. We're all good then.
So can we move our tokens around now?
Yeah, combat's over.
Okay.
Talos tends to the Eidolon and he says, sorry, what was the name again? I blanked on it.
And yeah.
Enya, sorry. Talos says, are you alright, Enya?
I should be, but strange. I saw his ghost when I scouted his place before coming back to see you. Like Nicomedes' ghost was here. Where is it now?
Probably in the guy that ran away.
While everyone's figuring... Sorry, go ahead.
If that's the case, then we better haul after him.
While we're talking like that, Talos uses his last 2 points of lay on hands on Enya.
Yeah. Right. So, yeah. So, and is anyone going to examine the room?
I'll examine the room.
I'll do it too.
Go ahead and roll investigation. Okay, you both find some stuff. Heaven, you look into the sarcophagus. You found a rather ornate ruby necklace. It's in it. You're not really sure how much it's worth, but it's certainly quite pretty. You also find what looks like a jug that seems to be full of some. It's a sealed jug that seems to be full of some kind of liquid.
I first look at the necklace and I called to Rudy. Can you take a look at this quick? See if it's, cursed.
I will identify.
By the way, Enya's taking off after the guy. By the way, Hey, hey, I get. Anyway, so yeah. Do you spend the spell slot to identify, or do you ritual cast?
Ritual. I don't have
Okay, so
spell
you're
slots left.
okay. So you're not going to be joining the pursuit then.
No. I am
Yeah.
tired.
Is anyone here going to join Enya in the pursuit?
Fuck it. Yeah, Talus will take off.
Yeah, Rick also. I'll send Rick with you.
Those who want, they can make this as base camp. I didn't show Rudy the jug and the ruby necklace. In the meantime, here's something for your brain, Rudy, to
Okay.
process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like okay. And Silo, you actually examine the cultist, and you find two things on him. And you find, well, first you find his whip, which has a few small rune and sort of embroidered right into the handle. And you also find a piece of paper with a map drawn on it and instructions and written on the other side.
Can I read the instructions?
What languages do you read?
She has comprehend languages on, doesn't she?
Does that
Does
last
she-
for an hour? Because that's what she cast on me before we left.
It lasts
Oh,
an
yeah.
hour.
Wait. I forget when you do this, but sure, we'll say it's still on.
I did it right before we ended the session.
Okay, in that case, yeah, it would still be on. And like, yeah, you're able to read it. Like, it's basically in, like, between it and the way the map is drawn, this is a map to some kind of hidden thing. Like, like it's, I got it, like, you'd sort of call it a treasure map, except you're not sure if treasure is what it's leading you to.
Okay. Is it in this room?
No, like it does not. Like the instructions mention trees, so you dare say it's not in the city at all.
Okay. Is it places we've been to before? Do I know of?
It doesn't look like anywhere you've been to.
Okay. I'll just go in the map of the unknown.
Yep. And you also find that whip.
Okay. Scylla checks out the whip for a minute and cracks it.
It's yeah, it's longer than the whip you've been seeing Rudy use. It doesn't do ooze it ooze it doesn't like whatever that little shockwave if it gave up when the cultist did it, like you can't seem to figure out how to make it work.
Scylla frowns at this result and simply sighs. Well, Rudy, you like to use whips, right?
I do.
You can have this one. I can't make it work anyway.
Thank you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so while you're identifying, we will move on to the chase. So, Talos, I will give you. I will cede control of Rick to you solely so you can move him with you.
All right.
Yeah, like if it comes to a fight, I will take a command of him. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm okay. So there's going to be a group athletics check. Just to see if you can catch up to this badly injured bandit.
Well, Talus's peerless athlete is still working, so He has advantage on his athletics check.
Indeed.
Now to Rick. Where's his thing? Come on.
Yeah.
Fine, Rick. Athletics, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Heaven, you're going to?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Left me the stuff to identify and run after them.
Okay. Between your group athletics check and the bandit's natural one, he had disadvantage because of how injured he was. You catch up with him pretty easily. Like, he's not running so much as staggering. Right? Oh, actually, wait, no, wait. Here. Okay. So, yeah, you've pretty much caught up to him.
Don't take another step.
Where'd it go?
And 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 like, oh, he like stops, hops, and okay, he tries to throw pocket sand in your face, and that doesn't work well for him. So he's just gonna bolt again.
Before he can.
Right?
What?
Like, he's moving to bolts. What are you doing?
I was going to try and shoot him in the leg with my crossbow.
All right then.
And I miss.
Yeah, I'm afraid you missed. Like, okay. Well, Rick is going to do the same, and with his pistol, which he's running low on ammo for, and he is going to also miss.
Talos tries to tackle the guy to the ground before he bolts.
Yeah, one action for each of you to try and stop him. I think that's fair. You're good. Athletics with advantage is for you. Disadvantage for him because he's very badly wounded. That's a nat 1. You've got him pinned.
Talos just body slams him.
Yeah. Are you aiming to do damage at all?
No.
Okay, you've got him pinned.
I told you not to run.
All right, I'll fly then. And something just seems to leave this badly wounded bandit's eyes, and a thing appears right next to it. You see this fine fellow. Oh.
Nicomedes, I presume.
Uh-huh. Nice to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be going. and he floats off.
What about our ghostly associate?
Nope. Enya just like, it floats there for a second. It's like, you, and she's just charging off after him. Okay, so we'll make this an action, and like, you have your movement, and then you have something to do to try and stop him. What are you gonna do? You notice that, like, for a ghost, he doesn't seem to be able to walk through these walls.
Fuck it, it's my last spell slot. Talos channels whatever magic he can sense into himself into what looks like a bolt of lightning and chucks it at Nicomedes.
Okay, absolutely, you can do that. Go ahead and I am and he and it just misses him. I'm sorry.
Is this Is Nicomedes at all physical looking?
No, he's a ghost.
My Pokemon logic is going through my head right now.
Uh,
Um,
well,
I mean, I can use my last spell slot to cast Shatter on him.
well, whatever you want to do. Well, do whatever you want. Rick is good. Is going to try and dive at. Rick is. Hmm. Rick is going to try. Rick is going to try and run up and grapple him, only for that not to work at all. That's going to be his action.
Alright, here it goes. Oh, wait, never mind. I can't do Shatter. Then, instead I'll do Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, interesting strategy.
I really don't have any offense. The only other offensive I have is if I tackle him and use Thunder Wave on him.
Well, okay, but by all means.
Alright, okay, I try and tackle him, and I cast Thunder Wave at first level.
I meant by all means use Dissonant Whispers or Thunderwave.
Oh, I did
whichever you want to use. Whichever you want to use.
I use Thunder Wave.
Okay. Well, your DC is 12, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, like it seems to disturb his form a little, only a little. Like he actually tanked that very well. Like it got even less purchase than you would have thought, which is my way of saying he is resistant to thunder damage.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enya is going to warp in front of him and try to stab him. And like he looks at her and says, I remember you. Back for round 2, are you, priestess? And she gonna stab. And that's not, and that is gonna go bad. And he just like casually he ducks out of the way while laughing. And that's actually gonna hit. Okay. That's a pretty respectable blow. He says, better fighter than death than you ever were in life. Okay, and with that, he's going to push past her and keep running. Okay, so I know you're all going to move after him, so I'm going to automatically do that for you. I'll just look at your actions from here.
Quick question: what does the Artunic Talisman do again? There wasn't a thing for it in the handouts.
It should be under magic items. Yeah, in players. But did I forget to put it in?
Yes.
It's in there.
Where?
It's under merchants in Malarai.
Okay, yeah. You bought it from Malarai, and I forgot to move it here.
Oh.
I just moved it to the player section, so it should be there now.
Alright. I'll set that aside for now.
Yeah. So not really something useful in this situation, I'm afraid.
Yeah, unfortunately. I just couldn't remember what it does.
Yeah.
So we're chasing after him.
Yep. Okay, so this I think is the. Fuck it. I'm gonna turn the music back on. Okay. Hey, so this is the next round, so to speak. What are you all gonna do?
So are we hot on his heels? Is he in sight, or is...
I wouldn't say quite hot on his heels, but he's definitely in sight. Like, he's actually moving a little bit faster now that he's a ghost.
And is Peerless Athlete still on, or...
Peerless Athlete is still on.
Alright, just gotta quickly check that.
I don't remember it increasing your movement speed, but I could be wrong about that.
You can carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much weight, and the distance of your long and high jumps increased by 10 feet. I don't know, I guess Talos will move up here and like try to pounce on him. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Roll what?
Oh. What the hell? One moment. Yeah, go ahead and roll athletics for that. Okay, so you're you actually do have a bit of impact. He does again, as a ghost you're not able to grapple him, but you do manage to knock him prone. One moment, I had to reload. Okay, so Rick is going to keep running, not really sure what else to do at this point. Anya looks like she's starting to flag, like the damage she took in the previous fight is taking its toll on her. Heaven, what are you doing?
Heaven is just gonna run after him and try and catch him too. At this point, since she's out of magic, she's just grasping at straws.
Yeah, like, okay,
I try and grab the...
Yeah, like, Talos is here, by the way.
Okay, so, since he's prone, I'm gonna see if I can try and restrain him until Enya arrives to deal with him.
Well, what exactly are you gonna do to do that?
So is he on the ground or what?
He's prone, yes, so he's on the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna, grab a hold of one of his arms and just basically try...
Yeah, curiously, in this place, his, powers of going through things don't seem to be working quite right. So,
I'm gonna grab...
So, yeah, go ahead and roll... go ahead and roll athletics, and he will do the same.
Alright, this is gonna suck, I know it.
Oh, you rolled pretty good.
Yeah.
unfortunately, he matched you, and he's got a higher modifier. So I'm afraid, like you grab him, and you feel like you almost have him, but then he wrenches free.
Damn it!
Yeah. So Enya just flickers it into existence here and tries to stab him.
Like,
Oh, that's a critical hit.
yes.
Uh,
30-minute warning, by the way, Wedward.
don't worry, this shouldn't take much longer. Not the best damage roll though. 4 plus 2 plus 6. Yeah. Okay, so, and with that, he's gonna spring. Nicomedes is gonna spring free and bolt for the door. He, one more round, and he will, and he will be out. You got one last round to do a thing.
Alright, who goes first?
Well, I've been going first for a while, so yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so second verse, same as the first. Talos is going to try and leap from where he is and trying to pin Nicomedes.
Roll athletics with advantage.
Hang on.
It's unfortunately he rolled a 19, which is a 23 for him. So yeah, he he's wise to that. Like, he's not falling for the same trick twice. So he you go for him and he kind of dodges out of the way. Hey, not bad, boy, but not good enough. Okay, Rick is now he just pulls out his pistol and starts firing. That actually hits him. And he, yeah. So and when Talos, when you see this bullet impact into him, it doesn't seem to have as much. It seems to have an impact, not as much of one as you'd think. Evan, you're next.
Alright.
AKA he's into non-magic damage.
Yeah.
He's immune to non-magic damage? Damn
Resistant.
Resistant.
Oh, resistant. Alright, I'm gonna...
There is some stuff he's immune to, but non-magic damage is not one of them.
Well, I'm gonna do what Rick did, and I'm gonna try and shoot Nicomedes in the back of the knee with my crossbow.
Alright.
And
that does not hit him, I'm afraid.
Crap.
Alright. Okay. Enya? Enya... Well, hold on. Let's see if she gets her thing back. She does not. So, Enya is going to just break into a run. And she's going... And, she's going to... and she, he's calmly dodging her attacks. Yeah. Okay. Now he he dives out of the thing, and you can see there are now city guards gathered around the entrance. Like the the moment and he goes right up to one of them, and they're he goes right up to the one of the ones that are mounted on horses, and the guard needs to roll a saving throw.
He's possessing a Canadian Mountie.
Well, I don't know, wouldn't call it a Mountie, but he is trying to possess it. And the guard actually succeeds on a saving throw. Well, this is awkward. I was supposed to. Fuck it, I'm out. And he. And he's just trying to run past the guards, who are much too confused to do anything. Okay, so here's where he is. You have one last chance to try a thing, basically. We'll say for the sake, so if you have a thing to try, now is the time.
I fucking hate my short range. Fuck it. Talos grabs the Archon blade and tries to chuck it at the guy as a last-ditch effort.
Okay, it's not a thrown weapon, so you're gonna have disadvantage, but roll insight as you do that. Oh, wow, you hit him. You don't get the crit, but you do hit him. So it strikes into him, and even when he sees that thing, even before it hits him, his eyes widen. He seemed like he recognized that sword.
Hey, cool. And I damaged him a little bit, so hey, whatever. At least he can remember my face and be afraid of me for the rest of his undead life the next time I see him.
Right.
Sorry, I'm trying to take what little pleasure I can.
Yeah. Enya does not get her teleportation back, so she is unable to help you on this. Rick is out of range for a pistol shot, so he's going to use his longbow, and he's going to hit. It's gonna subtract 2 from that. Okay, Evan, do you have anything?
I can only move 30 feet, which brings me about here, but I can...
Yeah. I am going to warn you, you do not have a clear shot at him with a crossbow at this point. There are 2 or 3 people in your way.
Well, then I just yell out at the people outside, "Stop him!" And praying that there's a cleric or some holy being out there that would, take care of it.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, it cycled back to his turn in this unofficial turn order. And, with his ghostly ghost power, with his incorporeal being powers returned to him, he just goes down into the ground. Whoa! Okay, you're... he points at you, tells, "You're not bad. Later." And he just, goes down into the ground. Archimedes has escaped. I'm sorry, guys. You were this close. as to getting him?
Talos just takes in a deep breath and just slams his fist against the ground, and he just calmly goes to pick up his sword.
Yeah. Okay, so the captain of the squad of soldiers like shakes off the shell shock. It's like, you actually recognize this one, and he was actually the guy. Like, remember the guy that sort of fought wrestled you to a standstill in like the very first session in the festival?
Yeah.
It's the same guy. This is Cleon.
I remember you.
And I remember you. Could you tell me what the fuck that was?
The soul of an infamous warlord or some such. Nicomedes, his name is.
What? Like, he, like, everyone's eyes go wide when you say that.
I'm just merely relaying what I've been told.
This is really and like, as you look around, you see the bandits who escaped the maze are all like, they're tied up against the wall. Like, the guard strategy here appeared to be just bottleneck everything at the entrance. Don't even bother going in.
Yeah, Talos just looks over and says, "Oh, hello, Vaughn."
And hello, you. I don't think I
Talos.
ever got your name. Talos. Fun time down there, huh?
Certainly one way to put it. Are you okay?
After today, I think a time in a jail cell could do me some good. You know, there's less zombies in jail. Yeah. Okay. Now, Cleon like comes back up. Okay, Mr. Talos, I'm going to need to take a statement on exactly what happened down there.
You'll have to wait for my companions as well.
I will go check on them. Meanwhile, cutting back to the boys in the sarcophagus room, you have, at this point, Rudy, you have identified both items.
Okay, what are they?
And okay, so the jug is this. Like, the jug itself isn't magical, but what's inside it is.
Alright.
And the whip, you actually recognize. You actually kind of recognize the make. Like, it's from a pretty famous ancient arcana smith. You're not sure how a common cultist got his hands on one.
Alright. Well, I will take the whip and look to CeeLo and say, "This is mine."
Yeah, and CeeLo wasn't able to get it to work because it requires attunement.
Oh, okay.
This is mine. Yes, Rudy
Okay,
repeats
then.
it. And then she'll motion to the jar and then explain what that does while she quietly adds the whip to her items.
I guess you can have the jug too, Rudy.
I'm not sure I can wear it.
You can't. It is medium or heavy armor, depending on what the wearer wants it to be. But Enya comes out. Enya warps back in. I am sorry to report he got away.
Sorry to hear that.
Rudy just casually throws her old whip into a corner
And well, I see you've been picking away at his stuff. Good. A little grave robbing is the least that man deserves.
Still smile at that and just picks up the old whip and clips it to her inventory.
Out of character, what about the ruby necklace?
The ruby necklace is just a ruby necklace. It's not magic.
Ruby necklace.
So Scylla picks up the old whip.
Yeah.
And just equips it.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose we. Well,
Yeah.
he.
I
Nope.
think. Can you wear a medium or heavy armor, Silo?
Nope. So don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leaves Heaven,
This-
Talos.
This is for Rick or Talos. Heaven can't wear a medium armor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm light armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she could have if she'd been a sword or valor bird,
So-
but she's a glass bird.
I'd love to talk more, but there's 15 minutes before my game.
Yeah, there's one last thing. Now, Enya walks over to Estilla. Tell me, girl, by your manners, I sense you are local to this area. Yes.
I am, yes.
Tell me, repair the Temple of Jago after what Nicomedes did to it.
Do I know?
Yeah, like this happened thousands of years ago. Like she doesn't know that because there's no real sense of time down here. But
Yes, the temple has been restored.
I should like to see it before I go after him.
I can take you to it.
I would appreciate that. And that is where we are going to end off. That went quite a bit longer than I expected, and I'm sorry you got so frustrated today, Alex.
Well, I'd love to discuss it more, but again, I've got 15 minutes to my game, and I've got to get prep. I got to do a little more prep before the game. So, thank you
Yeah,
all. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
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 Yeah.